has been so time consuming and exhausting. And so that's literally like, I haven't been reading really, haven't been crocheting, nothing. So this last week we next powder. Okay. I don't know why sometimes I just love to smell makeup. That might be a really weird thing. I don't know. And truthfully, I'm not worried. Okay. Yeah, because of all of our cabin work, I feel like I'm barely home. We're there like 5 out of 7 days of the week. So it's definitely been a lot, but I'm so excited. We're getting so much closer to being done. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of this setting powder. Like, I feel like sometimes makeup smells good. Like, I feel like you'd expect that with like skincare. But there's something about makeup that frequently smells good, especially like when you're not expecting it. Like, I think my eyebrow, Close your eyes. Okay. And I think I'm gonna go in with the glitter using my finger. Like stunning. Okay, keep your eyes closed. Okay. And I think the glitter makes it so we should not do eyeshadow. So let's do your mascara. It's so funny, I actually just realized the brand is nowhere on this, which I feel like is completely unheard of. Okay, go ahead and blink, 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 and blink, 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 blink. Okay. evenly applied and well absorbed now. So let's add our under eye cream. So look up for me. Okay, issue I've been having with my mic connecting up to my phone. And I thought I had fixed it by just connecting my mic to my Mac and filming with my phone camera. Little did I know that connecting my mic to my Mac would automatically decide it was going to record in an alien voice. So I am super behind on filming, so I had to just use my phone audio for all of those videos. I was thinking about doing the bronzing drops, but something in me is saying to just use some foundation. So, would you be okay with that? Okay. Let's use this Wet n Wild Dewy Foundation in the color Buff Bisque. I think that's how that's pronounced. It says hydrates and smooths the complexion for a luminous finish. Buildable coverage for normal to dry skin. Okay. Do you have any 4th of July plans? Yeah, funny enough, I have always loved the 4th of July because growing up, my grandparents had lake property, and everybody in the family would always come out for the 4th of July. So it, for me, always felt like family is heavy on bronzer. I specifically have this Sun-Kissed Bronze and Glow, which definitely gives like a sun-kissed vibe. And then I think we go light with the blush because I don't want you to look sunburned either. Okay. Let's do that. Let's drop that. Excellent. Let's see, what color blush? What are you thinking for like your eyeshadow that you want? Okay. Okay. So maybe for your blush, we could go in with this color. Okay. Or we could go in with this color. I'm kind of thinking, or like leaning towards the first one. Okay, let's do that. Okay. just because of the bronzer. So let me just literally like a tiny little bit. so good. It's very like different for you, but I don't think different means bad. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna do eyeliner as well if you're open to it. Okay. Let's do that then. Okay. For your mascara, I think I want to go in with this lengthening mascara. Okay, go ahead and blink, 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 blink. Bottom. Okay. And blink, 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 blink. Get on the bottom. Okay. For your lips. This is the combination I was thinking, but what do you think? Okay, so let's start with this lip liner. Okay. And go in with this lip gloss over the top. And let's add some of this facial mist. Close your eyes. Okay. And I think I want to add a little bit of perfume, if that's okay. Okay. Do you want to smell it first? Okay. What do you think? Alright, tilt your neck up and apply that. And don't forget to put sunscreen on today. And stay safe. How are you? I am so excited to do your beach themed watching the last little bit of videos that I've been posting, I've been having issues with recording. And unfortunately now, someone is mowing their lawn, but I am like so behind on filming that we're just gonna work through the lawnmower, and I will put a timestamp as to when the lawnmower stops, so in case it is bothersome, you can just skip ahead. And because of that, I will wait until the lawnmower is done to tell you all about the issues I've been having with trying to film lately and what has made me so behind in content. But I am going to use this primer on you today. There's a little like flecks in it that feels kind of like dewier. I don't know if that's the right word choice, but I think it'll help with that beach vibe. Unfortunately, I live in a community where the houses are all pretty close together. Like, from my backyard, I can see like 10 people's backyards. And so, unfortunately, I normally try to not film when people are doing yard work, but I have not had a lot of filming time. My filming quality until today, hopefully, has been a bit more rough. So I'm like, I gotta push through because I really need to get y'all some new content. By the time this video comes out, last week's will only have been compilations because I was just completely unable to film. And so, there's some level of pushing through the mowing of the lawn, which at least it's like maybe it's giving white noise vibes. This is eyeshadow primer. So I wonder if they make eyeshadow in like a tube like this, like liquid eyeshadow. I assume that's what it would be called. I don't know. I'd be really curious to try it though. Okay. So, for your foundation today, I am thinking we go in with this. I was debating foundation and bronzing drops, but I don't know. I'm just leaning audio cut out. Or maybe that's what it was the first time the audio cut out. I don't know. I've spent so much time trying to then make the audio sound good, and I'm going to do highlighter now. And I'm going to use the illuminating pearls. I spent like so many hours on this, Googling, researching, watching YouTubes. I've done so much to try and fix this and try to figure out why when I connected my Mac Spell and Golden Shell, Scuttle's Island, Young Lady. This could be really good on its own with the like hint of glitter. But for beach, I feel like it's generally like a bit brighter, so like Unlock the Spell and Scuttle's Island maybe. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. And close your eyes. Beautiful. And I have learned with these glitters that using your finger tends to work a bit better. OMG. Okay, close your eyes. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, okay. Let me close off the palette. essentially